My name is Mike and I live in Oregon.
Describe how the product changed your view of being able to pay off your debt.
Well, I wasn't sure that we'd be able to stay in our house after we retired. Um, I just didn't know if we'd have enough money. We might have to use the equity for our living expenses day by day, but it looks like because this accelerates everything so much, I'll be able to have the house paid off before I retire, and so we should be in good shape and able to stay here if we choose to do that.
Describe what made you decide to start the program.
What made me decide to start the program? Well, my wife was looking at a magazine that came in the mail and saw an advertisement for it, and she got interested. And so she showed it to me, and we began to think about it. And I thought, well, if it's in fact the truth, it would be a great idea. So we did some mathematical investigation, and we called people and talked to them. And I talked to the representative of the program on the phone for quite some time. And he answered all my questions, and I did the work. And sure enough, it actually does work. It is the truth, and it's working for us. So we got started because my wife saw an ad in the paper or in the magazine and said, let's look into this, and so we did.
Is the program something you would want your kids to know about?
Not only would I want them to know about it, they already know about it. My oldest son just bought a house, and I had been telling him about this program since for as long as we had had it, and showed him actually a couple of times how it works, and just demonstrated it to him on the computer while they were living in an apartment. But once he bought the house, he looked into it for himself, and he's been in touch with one of the representatives, and I believe that he's made that choice and purchased the program. I'm not absolutely sure that it's happened yet, but I think it will if it hasn't already.
Where would you be if you had started the program earlier?
Where would I be if I'd started the program earlier? Well, if I'd started the first time I bought this house or the first time I financed this house, I'd have a debt-free house and I wouldn't have any mortgage payment. But we got it when we refinanced to do some home improvements. And we did it right immediately upon refinancing. And so from the very beginning, I was able to use that home equity line to pay down the mortgage balance from the beginning. And it's made a tremendous difference. So we're looking at being able to have this house paid off. Well, we've been in the program for 2 years plus a month, and we've got less than 9 years to go, according to the calculations.
On what length of mortgage?
I had a 30-year mortgage. When I first got the program, we made an advance payment, and we were down to 14 years. 2 years later, we're down below 9 years. So the accelerated payments to the equity have made a huge difference.
If you've been on the product for a length of time, describe your current results compared to your original payoff.
Well, okay, let me describe how the results have gone. When I first got the new loan for our home, I looked at the totals and I said, wow, this is going to be a long time to pay this off. In 26 months, we have paid off approximately $18,000 to $20,000 more than I would have paid off if I'd been making the basic minimum monthly standard payment on the mortgage and on my home equity line of credit. So we've come out, we're way ahead. The program has already paid for itself in less than way under 2 years. That's it. Okay. Sayonara.